There are so many things to talk about, but we're just going to do an overview to start. You're an author. You've got 2 great books that are here. You are Fairy Queen Flutterby. And
trademarked, bought and paid for.
It's a wonderful thing. And you are also an adult who is on the spectrum.
Yes, I am. I have Asperger Syndrome. I was diagnosed at 41 years of age, and I just basically got my diagnosis authenticated and went through some testing, and they said, yep, you're an Aspie.
There you go.
But just keep being your fairy self and you'll be fine.
There you go. And so I say to you, you've got a lot of things going on. What's the mission? What are you trying to accomplish?
Well, my main goal in all of this process is I would like to create an adult resource line for autistic adults nationwide. And I'd like it to be global eventually, but right now we'll stick with America. And my main mission right now is, once I get all of my products and everything off the ground and I get my piece of the pie, what I would like to do with my share, after my people get paid, of course, is create this adult resource line. We have a huge generation of elderly people that are caring for their middle-aged autistic children and offspring, and they're dying. And who's going to take care of this generation, which is my generation? And they get lost. So if they had something like my resource line, not only could they call and get support in a plethora of areas such as medical and schooling and life services, but we would actually learn about the person, and we'd partner them with someone so they don't have to lose the situation they're in and possibly stay right where they're living. We'd bring someone else in that can compensate for the person they lost. I did partnering when my children were young in school. It worked very well with the kids. Why not do it with us Aspie and autistic ASDs?
There you go. Sounds like a great thing. I wanna briefly show these beautiful books and tell us the titles of these different. Hold up the other one for me, if you would. We've got Little Edwin's Triumph, which is, I understand, it's loosely based on your story.
Well, basically, Little Edwin is a little mouse who proves just because you're small doesn't mean you can't be a hero. It's a very old adage, but for me, I wrote this when I was very young, and it's been rewritten a few times in honor of Dr. Seuss. It rhymes because Dr. Seuss was my hero, and I used to walk around talking in rhyme all the time. And he has to fight a dragon. And once he defeats that dragon, he becomes very strong, and he is a hero in his own cause. And then he can help other people with what he's learned. And so the second book is me coming out of the closet and announcing that I am ASD, and that I have Asperger's, and that it is okay, and I am proud, and that they told me, don't worry, just go out and be your fairy self, and you'll be just fine. And so this is his first adventure and her first book as the storyteller, narrating Little Edwin's first triumph as a hero. And he ends up in a situation with Fairy Fizzle and helps her with her plight. So Fairy Fizzle's plight has been dedicated for the children of the world for autism. And the first book I gave for juvenile diabetes, I had a very profound experience with a juvenile diabetic. But after I got into it, I was very grateful for it. And my people said, you need to cover the autistic world because that is who you are.
And how can people get these books, Robin?
You can go on my website. We have a safe, secure PayPal site set up. And you can also contact me. Now, it's kind of funny you asked that, Ms. Shannon, because I've only sold 11 of my, well, I don't sell them, I get donations, as I am a 501c3.
Okay.
But I've only got donations for 11 books online. But as soon as I started to become the fairy and promote it, I have gotten over 3,000 donations for 3,000 books.
Wonderful.